was not good. It was real spotty. But anyway, YouTube, what it is, it's your boy Gettin, and I'm back with another live, another live. Like I just alluded to, I was just live streaming. I went a minute deep, and for whatever reason, my connection was bad. I don't get it. So it kept reconnecting and connecting, and I don't even know how that even looks on a viewer standpoint. So we just deleted that one, and we're gonna start over right now. So good morning to everyone out there. Good morning to all the viewers, the non-viewers. It's Friday. We out here. It's a special day because it's the day right before the weekend. So let's get it, right? Yeah. So the topics of today, we got two. And Sony can't mess with Nintendo, and I'm gonna explain why. But you know what? I'll talk about it. And then it's starting already. I mean, I guess it already started, but it's starting already. Gamers and influencers just gonna be caping their butts off for EA Sports. I can't understand it. So let's talk about Sony's state of play. They can't mess with Nintendo. First, the state of play, from what I'm hearing and from what I saw, was kind of lackluster. Dang, I'm tongue-tied over here. But yeah, wasn't that great. And I understand that because their state of play isn't exactly their, it's not their their E3. You remember E3? A thing of the past? Come on, dude. This guy's not trying to drive. Second time I had to blow the horn at him. Same person. But anyway, yeah, it's right before their summer gaming E3 type showing. This isn't the end all be all, and you're not going to get much exclusives out of this show. But they did show a couple. And the one that they did show, before we get to that, I got to say that Monster Hunter Wilds, that looks great. We got, I was going to say Thor Ragnarok, but we got, what's the guy's name? Gears of War Ragnarok coming to PC. And, we have some other games. One game that I definitely want to play, and I'm glad I'm seeing a console release of it, is Marvel's Rivals. I understand that it's a Overwatch clone. It's an arena shooter, or whatever you want to call it. It's going to be a games as a service game, but god dang, I want to play that game. I want to play that game so bad. I know I can sign up for the beta on PC, but I really want to play that game, man. Yo, I want to play that game, bro, because I'm a big Marvel fan. I'm pretty big on the comics, really big on the movies and animations. Show X-Men 97. What? That X-Men 97 was like the best thing Marvel has done in many years. Many years. Maybe in-game, the final battle scene. I'm thinking that's as good as X-Men 97 was. Loki season 2 and season 1 was pretty damn amazing as well. So yeah, man, I can't wait. I can't wait to play Marvel Rivals. I think that's going to be really good. Oh man, I want to play as Iron Man, Scarlet Witch. Whenever they put in Wolverine, I know the Hulk seems like he's trash, but I want to play with the whole cast. I really want to play that game, The Punisher, all that. I can't wait to play some Marvel Rivals on Xbox or even PC or whatever. But yeah, good morning to everyone, whoever is in here. It seems like the chat and the count, it'd be all over the place. Thank you for, even if you drop by and just hit the like, I appreciate that, and you be out, that's cool too. But hey, stay, leave a comment no matter who you are. And if you're feeling extremely generous, hit me up with a $2 a $2 super chat, or a dollar super chat, whatever. I don't think I put any parameters on that. I didn't even touch it, to be honest. Whatever the default setting is the default setting. But anyway, but yeah, man, what y'all know about this right here? This ain't no iced tea. It's that iced tea and lemonade mixture, that Uptown, what y'all know about an Uptown? Yeah, it's Friday morning, got me a little breakfast. I'm ready to talk. So back to the Sony State of Play. We got some games, a lot of games that were just a whole bunch of games that are going multi-platform. Speaking of multi-platform, the whole funny thing is we made Xbox gamers made a big deal about Microsoft games going to PlayStation, going to PC, because the Xbox Series X ain't got no games. I don't hear a word of Sony fans that are upset about all their games going to PC. Hell, I think I like the fact that happens because I don't have to buy a damn PlayStation 5. You see how that works? When your games are available on other platforms, your exclusive games, that devalues your console. I was swearing up and down, I gotta get a PlayStation 5, I gotta get a PlayStation 5. I don't need to now because a lot of their games are coming to PC. Thor Ragnarok, Spider-Man, Last of Us. I think Uncharted is even on PC. So I have a whole catalog of games to play when I get time and I get money to pay for them and play them. You know what I mean? So I don't have to buy a PlayStation 5. I think that's beautiful for me. But as I reported on my last Good Morning Drive, I hope you catch it, that Sony PlayStation, their console sales year to year compared to last year to year is down 41%. And I wonder why that is. It's down 41% because people don't need to buy your console to play your games. They're just keeping their PCs and just playing it on that. It's great for the consumer, but if you are troubled that your console isn't selling well enough, well, that's why. And maybe that's the plan. Maybe they don't want to sell consoles. Maybe they just want to sell more software. I know that's the case with Microsoft. But anyway, back to the subject, because I'd love to ramble. I just go on and on and on a tangent, right? Astro Boy, that game looked hella good. And why does that look hella good to me? Because your boy is a Nintendo fan. I'm a hardcore Nintendo fan. All the big Nintendo games that have come out and some of the not so big, I have played them. Not so much in recent year because I just don't have a whole bunch of time for gaming right now. I have to play my essential games. But I'm a big Nintendo fan. I love Mario. I love Smash Brothers, Zelda, Link and Metroid, even Pikmin. I love those games. They're so charming. They make me feel good inside. But you know what I'm saying? I just love those games. What up? Good morning. I got 3 people in here or more. I don't know because it's not so accurate. Leave a comment. Like the video if you're here, especially if you like the live stream. Let me know how it's going. Let me know what you guys want to talk about. The topics are Sony can't mess with Nintendo, and I'm about to explain why. And gamers, please stop capping for EA. They don't need you capping. Or no, capping, whatever. They don't need any of it. But anyway, Astro Boy. That game looks delightful. It looks fun as hell. It looks great. Looks like a good ass time. But yo, Nintendo already made those games. What I mean by that is Sony is literally copying off of Super Mario. And I'm like, yo, this is the most Mario game that I've ever seen coming from Sony and whatever studios is making it. And no disrespect to that studio. Being a game developer is hard ass work. You know what I mean? So there's a lot of similarities, a lot of inspirations, if you will, on Astro Boy with Super Mario, right? So, and I'm gonna break it down real quick. They're gonna get into this caping for EA nonsense. But yeah, so Astro Boy is a point in the trailer where he gets boxing gloves. Well, that's from Mario Odyssey. My son, my 3-year-old son, is playing Mario Odyssey, and I'm just looking at him in amazement. He's collecting moons. He's trying not to get hit. He's platforming. Oh, he's going to be a gamer, and I love it. He's going to be a gamer, and hopefully he'll be a swimmer. He plays football, all that, just like his pops. But yeah, so there's another point where Astro Boy is platforming. He's like kind of levitating in the air. It's these 2 jet streams that come out of his backpack. If you haven't played Nintendo, that's Super Mario Sunshine. There's another portion of the game where, or the trailer where he's sleeping and he wakes up and something flies around his head in a circle and it flies off? That's Super Mario Galaxy. Man, did they copy Mario so much, and even the enemies are so Nintendo-like. Man, Sony can't mess with Nintendo, but they try to be like Nintendo. You know what? Honestly, I thought that was like a homage to platform gaming, and the best platform gaming is on Nintendo platforms and on Mario. But yeah, enough of that. I had to talk about it because you know your boy is a gamer. The name of the channel, the new name of the channel is Geddon's Gaming Corner. It's your boy Geddon's, my GGC. So I got to talk about gaming at some point, right? But anyway, let's go on to gamers caping for EA. God dang, man. Y'all got to stop. Y'all already starting. I got to ask the question. Why, when, and it only happens with EA simulation sports football games, right? Why, when EA decides to show any bit of gameplay, we can't have an opinion? We can't use our eyes to judge if we like the game or not. Being a content creator or not, when it comes to EA, we're not allowed to have an opinion. We're not allowed to be a consumer. We're not allowed to look at a game, make a judgment call, and be like, you know what? I don't think this is the game for me. Or they don't say that when you say, oh, the game looks amazing. Oh, don't judge it. The game's not done yet. It might change. No other company does that. Why is that? I tell you why. Because EA just wants you to be a dumb consumer, and they just want you to buy their product without having any critical thinking skill. And that's what it is. You know, I'm getting comments on my channels, on Twitter and all that type of stuff. Don't judge the game because you haven't played it yet. I got my sandwich, bong, beef, was this beef sausage, and egg, no cheese, because the the diner that I got at, they're gonna try to charge you $2 for cheese. Who charges $2 for cheese? I ain't paying for that. This sandwich is delicious without the cheese. But yeah. So you got gamers out there that are already caping, for EA Sports, $1 billion company, saying, yo, don't judge this game. Don't judge this game. You haven't played it. Dog. You know how many EA Sports football games I done played in my lifetime? You might as well just say all of them. I'm old. I'm an OG gamer, kind of. You know what I mean? I played every single football game, just about. Not every game. Of course, I'm you know, being a little hyperbolic. But I played so many EA Sports football games. I know what I like. I know what I don't like. I know when something is new. I know when the animations are smooth and crisp and high level. I know when a simulation football game is modern or not. You know, no other company expects you to look at their game and not judge it. And here's the kicker, right? When a developer publisher releases a beta of any game, when it releases a beta of any game publicly, even privately, they want you to give them feedback. Apparently, EA could care less about your feedback because they say don't judge the game. It's not finished. It's not complete. When it's not like EA sits down with their developers and make them recreate their games from scratch every year. To my knowledge, the only game that does that, and it's not a year-to-year game, is Smash Brothers. Every Nintendo Smash Brothers game is restarted from scratch And they do that every one console. One game, one Smash Brothers game per console. You know how long consoles last? 5 to 7 to 10 years. So you can't sit up here and tell me I can't judge a EA Sports game when they're coming out with the game once a year. They're not recreating the game from scratch. We know what we're getting, you know, but they want to make you believe it's something else that we're getting. I've already discussed, and I think in length, that in my opinion, College Football 25 is going to be a reskin of Madden, but that doesn't mean it's going to be a bad game. And I have to preface that because, again, I'll get comments, I'll get people caping for EA saying, oh, it's going to be a different game. You don't know anything. And I'm like, before they even announced it, I'm like, it's going to be the same studio. No, you're wrong. It's not the same studio. Yeah, it's the same studio. Or even if I said it's going to be a different studio, whatever, it's still going to be made by EA Tiburon, but a studio or group within EA Tiburon. It's not, that's never going to change unless they get rid of EA Tiburon. EA ain't going to hire a completely new developer to recreate their moneymaker, change it to take a chance. EA ain't about ever taking chances. They're never going to do that. So I already know that same formula, that same core formula that Madden has is going to be in College Football 25. I know that. I already know that. You know, gamers, you got to stop caping for EA. They don't need you to cape for them. For the influencers out there, they're making their money from exposure, right? So they have to do exactly what EA tells them to do. If they don't comply with what EA wants them to say, they lose their access to EA Sports and they lose their sponsorship. Yeah, these companies, guess what these companies do? These companies sponsor these channels out there, right? They sponsor these YouTube channels out there, TikTok, whatever social media platforms you got. Let me take a quick bite. But yeah, they sponsor these channels. Of course, the men and women that work on these channels, these content creators, let me tell you, they are some talented dudes. There's no way that these guys are not talented. They talk really good. They have great vernacular. They don't be stuttering. They got good editing skills. They know what they're doing. They're totally in tune with their audience. They're great at what they do. Trust and believe, there's a battery behind that back pushing that content out there. That YouTube algorithm, woo! That YouTube algorithm is a motherfucker, bro. I normally don't curse. I'm just talking that real right now. I don't know, maybe it was that beef sausage that got into me. But that YouTube algorithm is something crazy. If you're making a video that is the same subject, like a College Football 25 video, right? And a big channel is making a College Football 25 video, which is the same subject matter, their video gets 20,000 views within 2 hours or 3 hours or whatever, they're going to make sure that your video doesn't get shared because they want the big videos to get shared. And that's why YouTube right now is corporate tube. It's been like that for years. And it's so hard for small channels like mine to grow. And that's why I always ask you guys, if you like the video, please like the video. Even if you don't, let me know why. Maybe I can make my videos better. But but honestly, if you're telling me you don't like my video because I'm telling the truth about EA Sports, of all companies. I'm gonna keep it moving. I can't expect you to like what I'm doing, nor will I beg for your appreciation, because me personally, I got to be true to me. I got to be true to my audience. I can't lie to y'all. All my information may not be 100% correct all the damn time. But at least I'm being as honest as I can be, and that's just who I am, you know. So yeah, man. EA completely dropped the ball as well. Again, dropped the ball. They fumbled it, and people want to cape for them again about their draft classes not being not being able to import your draft classes to Madden. Like, dude, you can make a whole gameplay mode just behind that with a story and everything. You know what I mean? You can do all types of crazy stuff. But again, because of paperwork, just paperwork, not a technical problem or anything like that, only because of paperwork, they don't have that. If I remember correctly, when they have to get the licensing, they have to wait until the season is over to get the licensing from Madden or from the NFL over to the other division or something like that. I know I just butchered that, but it's because of paperwork. If you can get, if you have access to whomever is writing whatever contracts, whatever entities that's involving these players, the NFLPA, you can make it happen. EA knew 5 or 6 years ago they were going to be making a college football game. They knew that. There was rumblings on that. They were working on deals and all this type of stuff. They had a lot in motion. I believe EA could have made that happen, right? So they fumbled that, in my opinion. They fumbled it, right? Big feature. It would have been dope if they would have had it. But yeah, all in all, gamers, EA is a billion-dollar company. They do not need your caping. They don't. They don't. Trust me, they don't. They're still going to make their billions. If everybody online said that college football 25 is trash, or even Madden is trash, which half of people do say, right? They still going to make their billions. So cut it out. We don't need it. This is the live. I'm already late as hell to work. I got to get going. I got to finish my breakfast. My Uptown. So damn good. This your boy Gannon. Thank you for coming through. Please hit the like on your way out. Subscribe. Leave a comment in the rebroadcast of this. Let me know what's going on. It's your boy Get It, and we out of here. Peace. Everybody have a great Friday. Everybody have a great weekend. It's going to be a nice one, I promise you.